Yeah, good afternoon,
Good
sister.
afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm
We
very fine.
are First Nigeria TV is at the community town hall meeting following up on implementation of priorities identified in initial meetings with people living with disabilities. It's supported by the European Union, the rule of law, and is organized by Women's Rights and Health Project, and is also supported by the British Council, right? Can we get to know who you are, your name, and what you represent for WRAHP?
Okay, I am Emiola Ibukunwa Olufeju. I'm a case management officer at Women's Rights and Health Project. So
Right.
we are obviously here because Women's Rights and Health Project is carrying out a program with people living with disabilities and citizens with local government. So that's why we are here.
That's why you're here. With what I have written in the invitation, it seems that people living with disabilities is being related with the activities of WRAHP in the area of gender violence and child abuse. How do the two relate? How does the people living with disabilities issue, how does it relate with women's child abuse and women's rights?
Okay, actually, what Women's Rights and Health Project does is is targeted towards the community, which involves young girls, women, and vulnerable others. And when we talk of vulnerable others, the people living with disability are there, the minor are there, the aged are there, LGBT, that's lesbian and transgender is also involved. So because of the people we target, and when we talk of domestic violence, it has to do with family, it has to do with violence at home, and also violence in the community. And these people living with disability are also part of a family. They are part of the community, and because of that, that means there can also be domestic violence against them. There can also be violence against them, probably in the family or also in the community, and that's why we are targeting them today.
Okay, would you rather claim that people living with disabilities are more prone or they are more exposed to violence, gender violence, and child abuse than ordinary people, so to say, in quote?
Yes,
How are they more prone to?
yes, in the sense that people tend to silence them. They feel they cannot be heard. They feel, okay, you are not complete. Who is going to listen to you? They feel okay with the way you are appearing. Who do you want to stand before that is going to listen to what you are saying? So it is always very easy, even though it happens also among those the able-bodied also, but then it is more among them, among the people living with disability, because of their condition. So they can easily be looked down, be trampled upon, and then so that's why
All right.
we are here for them.
Initiative by WRAHP, Women's Rights and Health Project. Is it in any way in conjunction with the Lagos State government or governments?
Yes, we work with Lagos State government, and that's why some of our we have some programs where we have trained police. We have some programs where we invite the lawyers, OPG, the CMC, different, even DSBRT. We work with them also, which are branches of. We work with WRAHP. We work with all the people that have to do with, working with all of them bring about, as far as the justice is going to be gotten for the survivor. That's what we are concerned about, and that's why we work with Lagos State. We work with federal government also. So that's how it is.
That's good. And how would you rate, for instance, the activity of government, not only limited to Lagos State this time around, the activity of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria relative to people living with disabilities? Would you say that the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has done enough for people living with disabilities?
Yes, yes, with most of the cases we have referred to them, and the feedback we get from the survivors. we can actually say they are really working in getting justice for the survivors. But though we need more. We need more of their support. We need more prompt attentions. Like when things are being referred to them, they should respond to it immediately. But then, of course, they are really working towards the survivor getting justice, and that's the feedback we get most times from the clients, from the survivors.
Okay, there is a feedback system, a feedback mechanism
Yes.
by which you follow up on
Yes.
the people who
Yes,
are.
we just don't refer them. As far as the case gets to our place, we still follow back. We still follow up on all those cases. We want to know how far have you gotten the justice? What's the level of the case now? Are you still interested in the way it is going? So that if there is need for more help, then we can also probably call on another body to come into it. And that's why WRAHP with different bodies in order to get justice.
So where does WRAHP intend to get to in this duty, in this line of duty, in this line of responsibility in the next few years? What are the plans ahead by WRAHP?
Okay, the plans ahead is we want a sane community where little children, young women, young girls can walk freely, where the voice of women can be heard. That's actually the goal. That's what we are. Where what you wear will not be the reason why you are raped. Where because of the time you work is not the reason why you are raped. Why because you are the woman in the house is the reason why you cannot have a voice to talk. So that's what we say, and that's the kind of community we want. A same community where there is equality.
Are you saying, by what you just said now, would it suggest that WRAHP is only involved in protection for women and children? Is there no other way you protect even men when they are victims?
Yes, we protect men. Of course, we deal with men and women, but when it comes to the vulnerability percentage, it's targeted towards young girls, women, and people living, and that's why we speak more for them to be able to speak out, to be able to know that yes, there is a body that is there to listen to you and to fight for you.
That's good. Thank you very much.